Welcome back to Gaming Balls Deep. Today we're reviewing the biggest disappointment of the year, and that is Alan Wake 2. I very recently played the first one and thought it was trash. And after playing the second one, I realized it's the same case. Actually, it's worse than the first. It's been 10 plus years since they made the first one, and they managed to do worse this time. I don't know how, but they managed to make a worse game. But before I talk about the bad things, I'm gonna try to talk about the few good things this game has going for it. For starters, the game looks great. I mean, it's 2023. All games should look great, but a few I have played don't look great. But this one stands out when it comes to looks. This game, you're either playing in a greedy, deserted New York as Alan Wake, or a small, populated town called Bright Falls as Saga Anderson. Both places look great, and it's like they're opposites of each other. New York is dark, dirty, and empty, and looks like it was hit by a zombie apocalypse. Bright Falls is populated, bright, lived in, and looks alive. It's just a small town though, nothing too great here. They use lights and darks good in this game. Really, the main thing this game has going for it is the colors. Like, if you wanted to buy this game based off colors, this is a good game. But if you wanted to buy it for gameplay, don't buy this game. Another thing the game did good was the opening. This opening had me thinking it was going to be the best game of the year when it came to horror. But I was wrong. But I'm about to explain the opening. The opening, you basically wake up in the woods as an FBI agent. You're naked. That was a little funny touch. You're strolling through the woods trying to get your bearings, and then you're attacked by cultists. The cultists kill you, string you up, take your heart, and leave you for dead. That's literally the first maybe 10 minutes. That's the best time I have with this game, and maybe the only fun. But besides that, the story is terrible. The enemies are repetitive and just lazy. I don't get it. In the first game, y'all had shadow people, regular people with just a shadow filter on them. It's the same case here. No bosses, just shadow people. I don't want to do that. And the mechanics in this game are stupid. For you to get to the map, you have to go through a hub. So every time I wanted to go look at the map, it was straining. Like, why do I have to go to a hub just to look at a map? This game has a lot of back tracing, so you have to look at the map a lot. So it was irritating every time I would look at the map. The structure of these maps are stupid. Sometimes I will be stuck on a certain part for an hour plus. I'm not stupid. I'm actually kind of smart when it comes to play a game. But the structure of this game is stupid. The enemy designs are stupid. Alan Wake, he looks cool. Sonda Anderson, her personality is cool. Alan Wake's personality is cool. It's just, they had the sauce. They just didn't use it right. I shouldn't I should not want to play a game I paid $60 for. Every time I went and tried to play Alan Wake 2, it literally felt like torture. Playing a video game should not feel like torture. I shouldn't have to force myself to play a game. The only reason I completed this game was to make a video for you guys. If it wasn't for that, I would not be completing this. Who the fuck wants to fight shadow people for 19 hours straight? I'm not too picky when it comes to boss fights, but at least have boss fights in the game. The story is everywhere and it doesn't make sense. The first one was bad, but way more put together than this. Playing this shit literally made my hair hurt. I was so happy when I finished this game. I shouldn't be happy when I beat a game. I should want to play it again or be sad. Like when I got done playing Spider-Man 2, I was sad and I started playing it again. This game right here, I will never play again. And I will never recommend it. I wouldn't recommend anyone to play this game. Don't waste your money. If you got a chance to buy a crack or buy this game, use your $60 on a crack because you're going to have more fun. This is probably, for me personally, not everybody else, this is probably the worst horror game of 2023. The game is just terrible. That was my insights on the game. Check me out in the next video.